Welcome to the Op Topic Podcast, episode 128. I'm Kobe the Gorilla.
And I'm H.
It's a beautiful Sunday evening. Getting this episode out for you guys tomorrow at 5 a.m. Available on all major platforms. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm here. I'm just chilling.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right, bro. Just here. A couple things we want to talk about today.
Yes, sir.
Because, we are professionals. We do prepare.
And we are the most consistent podcast in the gaming.
In the
of all, in the game, in the industry, in the whatever.
In the whatever. Yeah, it's all good. We know what you mean. But yeah, dude, do you remember that we both went to the same school, so we probably saw the same shit? Like in health class, that guy with that Super Size Me documentary. Do you remember that
he died,
yeah, he died. Did you watch that documentary?
I did.
What'd you think about it? I'll let you talk first.
It got me hungry.
It
made me want to eat more McDonald's. It didn't disgust me, actually.
Yeah. I hated that documentary because even when I was like a kid, I always knew like, yeah, dude, you're eating McDonald's every day for 3 months.
Like, of course you're going to get some
3 days a week, 3 times a day. Like, hey, you're an idiot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also, like, in the documentary, he was like, oh, my liver is destroyed because of McDonald's, blah, blah, blah. So it turns out like that guy was like a big alcoholic.
Yeah.
Like a raging alcoholic.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, dude, like, that's what fucked up your liver. And the McDonald's didn't help, but, like, you're such a piece of shit, you know? Like, also, he ruined the super size that they had. Like, what the fuck,
saying right now, like, motherfucker.
Yeah. What was it?
Your bucks, but it was in 2004.
It was like a 10-cent upgrade, huh?
Yeah.
10 more cents. Yeah, he ruined it.
Fucker.
Now I got to get large only.
And now you're like, you left Earth and we're stuck.
And now you're dead. You're getting super size in heaven and we're fucking here stuck with large size. Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Well, rest in peace, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I didn't know him or nobody knew him.
I know.
Besides that.
Yeah, I know. That dude's fucking lame, dude. I always hated that documentary. I always felt, because I used to work at McDonald's, I always felt like a McDonald's soldier. Like I had to. Like
Is
I had
it
to.
pink slime?
Dude, I would get the dumbest questions. Is it true? I saw a picture on Google that it's pink slime. The bird. No, it's not, dude. It's a frozen patty.
Like, you really think you have a 16-year-old in the back, like, turning slime into meat?
Also, you eat hot Cheetos and chocolate milk at 6 a.m. in school. So you're not like a health person either. So like, get the fuck out of here with your pink slime talking shit about McDonald's. McDonald's is a shit, bro.
Fuck it, quarter pounders.
All right, you had your first Big Mac with me. Fun fact, guys. People that don't know that.
Yeah, I had my first Big Mac at the age of 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
I don't know, around there.
I know. I changed your life, dude.
Hell yeah.
We had it in the Baldwin Park McDonald's with the gas station.
Yeah, so the same top 2 burger franchises are McDonald's and In-N-Out.
Yeah. McDonald's because it's everywhere.
Oh, and then number 3, I would put it as like honorary mention, Burger King.
Yeah.
Nah?
Burger King? No, I agree. Burger King's good. Yeah,
it's better than Jack in the Box.
Yeah, because then you always get like there's always the arguments of like, this is going to be a hot take. I don't care about Louis Burgers. I don't care about Robert's Burgers in Long Beach. I don't care about Aunt Vicky's Burgers in Compton.
Aunt Vicky's.
Like, you know why? Because I feel like that's like a thing of if you live there, you know, and that's it. Like, so when people are like, I've been told this, like, oh, you live like by Tam's, that's so sick. Like, if I lived there, I'd go every day. Like, Tam's to me tastes the same as Covina Burgers, same as P&G Burgers.
Well, Tam's fucks you up for some reason.
What
not
fucks
me.
You
I'm
up,
not talking about you personally. But
yeah,
like,
what fucks you up, right?
Yeah, like the fuck, like. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and it's like I feel like all those mom and pop burger places, they all taste the same. Yeah, some of them might be better than others. Like I like Star Burgers, you know. I like Lucky Stars more though. The one next to Taco Naso in Baldwin Park. If you know, you know. But yeah, I don't like it when people bring in like these like little restaurants as contenders when we're talking about like best burger places.
Like, there's a reason it's not there, you know.
Yeah, because it's not a franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like dumb comparing it. It's like saying like Like, oh, like, I don't know. I can't even compare it to, like, sports. How fat fuck is that I try to compare burgers to sports?
Well, I mean, you could say an amateur team against a professional soccer team. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, whenever, people say, like, oh, like, even Chris's Burgers. I love Chris's Burgers, but, like, how often do I fucking go? Like,
yeah. Like, they're great burgers, but, like, you can't compare them to. And,
yeah. Like, I'd rather just go to Covina Burgers and drive 2 minutes.
Hell yeah, Covina Burgers. It was actually shut down, a couple weeks.
Yeah, they didn't pay their employees.
Damn.
They were understaffed. You guys got to stop fucking not paying your people.
You think it's to a point where, like, people are already, like, blaming the government too much?
Nah, just people are shitty.
Yeah?
There's shitty people like Paul Heyman and ECW, where, like, he would give you airline tickets, like a fake ticket, and tell you that you're booked for the show, and, like, you wouldn't be booked. Telling you to use your credit card to buy your own ticket, bounce checks. Like, you're a piece of shit. Like, that's why, like, everyone, like, when they're like, oh, Paul Heyman's sick, he's a legend. Like, yeah, he's a legend, but don't forget, like, he also stiffed a lot of the wrestlers with their pay, and he's, like, a piece of shit for that.
Majority of managers are like that, though, no? Like,
nah, well, I mean, no, Vince McMahon never bounced a check. Cowboy Bill Watts, if you want to talk about territory, he never bounced a fake check. Yeah, Jerry Jarrett pagaba poquito, but he never bounced a check. Jerry Jarrett never told you, yeah, go to the airport and I'll have your ticket waiting, and then you go at the airport and then they don't know who the fuck you are. Like, that's shitty. Like, why are you lying? Like you're a fucking dick. Like, and then, like, Paul Heyman was just, like, such a liar. One time when they were younger, like, he lied to Jim Cornette that he saw Jack Nicholson at a club, which he probably did because Heyman would party in New York. But then he says, oh, he loved our segment in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Like, dude, Jack Nicholson is not watching fucking that shit. Like, you're such a fucking liar. Like, he's just such a liar, Paul Heyman. Like, he's like even like cuando llora, like tiene like lágrimas de cocodrilo. Like, I don't believe a word he says. Like, I feel like he's just a liar. Like, also too, like, I feel like he likes to sound like a genius. Like, he likes to, like, I knew about CM Punk before everybody did. Like,
it's a lot of credit on it, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, CM Punk credits him a lot. But my point is, like, Jim Cornette said, like, we already knew who the fuck CM Punk was. Like, relax. Like, he basically wants to sound like, oh, I knew this guy. Like, and he was fucking before everyone knew him, and I'm a genius. Like, I don't know. He always says that too. Like, random wrestlers, he'd be like, "Oh, I wanted to make him the ECW champion." Like, he always has like a list of like 30 wrestlers that, oh, but they didn't let me though. Like, I don't know. Like, siempre se quiere salvar, you know, and I don't like that shit. Like, to me, I don't like that whole not paying people shit. Like, it really leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like,
I mean, nobody wants that taste for themselves, you know.
Yeah, it's like shitty. Sucks, like, oh yeah, go to the airport, tell the chick at the counter that you have your ticket waiting, and then, like, you don't. Like you're a fucking dick, fool. Like, I don't know, but I don't fuck with that shit. I don't like it when people try to sound smart. Like, that's what I hate about, like, rappers and shit. Like, they're always trying to be like, oh, like inspirational and smart. I feel like people think just because they have money, they're, like, smart.
Who's a player like that you think has taken so much advantage?
Well, he's not a rapper, but LeBron is definitely, like, the number one bullshitter of, like, rich athlete trying to sound smart. And that's why I hate LeBron. Like, there's nothing, like, real about him. Like he's not, like, a real person. Like, his Malcolm X shit, like, when he has the Malcolm X book, like, what part are you in? Oh, man, he was a great man. Like, I've read some notes, but this is my first time reading it from beginning to end. Yeah, like, you didn't answer the question because you never started the fucking book. You're never going to read the book. You're never going to finish it. Like, he's just such a bullshitter, you know? I don't like that shit. Like, you're rich because you're good at basketball, and that's fine, dude. Like, you don't have to be a philosopher. You don't have to be... Everyone wants to be Bruce Wayne, you know? Like, everyone wants to be, like, rich and a genius. Like, how rare is that? You know what I'm saying?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like yourself.
Or like Mark Zuckerberg, who, like, does jujitsu now. Like, you're still a nerd. Like
once a week, once a month.
Nah, he probably does it all the time. But, like, yeah, if you had time and all that money, like, yeah, dude, like, he gets, like, private lessons from, like, one of the Gracies. Like, yeah, no shit. But, like, my point is, like, people always want it all. You know what I mean? Like, they want to be, like, rich, but they also want to be, like, tough and, like, humble, which is, like, not humble to want to be everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't fuck with that shit. Yeah. Like, it's just very annoying to me.
There's a lot of people that want a little bit of everything. You know?
Yeah, like, to me, I hate that shit. Like, oh, like, I'm tough, but I'm also smart, and, like, and I'm also humble, and, like, to me, it's very annoying. And, like,
you know what quote annoys me?
What?
or a quote that's used as a joke now. When people say that they're not a fighter, they're lovers. That's so cringe.
Yeah, in general, like
I don't know.
Yeah, I hate all that shit. I don't like.
That's my favorite joke.
I don't like influencers do that too, and I'll blame it on the Pauls, even though like I don't hate the Pauls. That's their fault. Like everyone wants to box now. Everyone wants to fucking do kickboxing or jujitsu now. Like, dude, like it's fine. Like make TikToks, you know? Like you're cool. Like it's fine. Like you have security. Like it's okay. Like you're not a fucking. Like, Brandon Schaub would always make fun of Brian Callen when he would be like, oh, man, I got fucked up in sparring. Like, and he would tell him, why are you sparring? You're 50. Like, why are you sparring for? You know? Like, you're dumb. Like, it was funny because it's true. Like, what are you doing? Like,
and Brandon actually sparred.
Yeah, you know? Brandon actually, he fought, you know, in the UFC, like, won fights and shit. So, like, yeah, like, I feel like, what do you think that is when people always want to do, like, more? Like,
more as in like stuff like combat stuff.
Well, stuff that we're talking about where like you have no business doing.
Sense of insecurity.
Yeah, it has
to be. Yeah. I mean, it's more like, oh, so you could say you did this, you did that, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of to fill up your resume more in life.
Yeah.
But in a way, it's like, how much effort are you really putting in there, you know? It's just more like you're going to take one class, you're going to say you were into it, you know, or you loved it before you even did it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a little cheat code they're trying to do.
Yeah. Like our homegirl was like, you know, I used to box, right? And I was like, where'd you box? Like, oh, the Baldwin Park Center. Like, well, you didn't box, you know? Like, it's fine. Like, it's cool. Like, you didn't box. Like, it's okay. I don't like that shit. Watch me in 5 years when I'm rich. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm a kickboxer now, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Kickboxing Raws. Yeah, I would also. Everyone does boxing now. I'd probably do some jiu-jitsu if I had more time, just for like work, like exercise wise. You know, I'm not gonna join tournaments or anything.
Yeah, unless somebody called you out. You know.
Yeah, and
Vivek Wells, you know, like Mario, my boy Koba's still waiting for that call.
Nah, it's all
I know
good.
We're waiting for a call. Area code 619 right there, and we know it's not Rey Mysterio. It's only Mario or Jesus, but. We're waiting, and we'll bring the contract over here. We'll sign it here at Crypto.com Arena.
Outside of the Crypto.com Arena, maybe not. They're not gonna let us inside. Yeah, nah, dude, that shit's funny. Nah, it's all good. If they don't want to force anyone, but yeah, I would definitely do jiu-jitsu. At least it's a little different.
Oh, Koba with a knockout.
Maybe some some Muay Thai, something cool, like something different.
That's fun. It looks fun. I'm not saying it.
Like. Because also jiu-jitsu is like, it's one of those things where like, how useful is it if you're only okay at it? Like probably not at all, you know? Like what are you gonna do? Like put someone in an omoplata on some concrete in the summer? Like I don't get it. Like when people are like, oh, that guy does jiu-jitsu, like, nah, dude, I bet I could still beat his ass. Like what jiu-jitsu? Like, is he Gordon Ryan? If he's Gordon Ryan, yeah, he'll fuck me up. But he's not Gordon Ryan. So like. Well, like, look at Dylan when he tried to shoot on Logan Paul in the middle of their boxing fight, and he couldn't even get a shot on him. Like, that's like embarrassing. Like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's embarrassing. Like, look at Dylan. Like, he got choked out by that bouncer in New York.
Oh, I heard it.
Like, it was a fact. Like, there's video of it.
I know
like,
that, yeah,
like that's like embarrassing. Like, that is embarrassing. Like, if you were a wrestler for Bill Watts and you got fucking choked out, and that was your gimmick, you're fired instantly.
I'd probably get your ass beat by
the wrestler. Yeah, for embarrassing them. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't know how I started talking about Dylan Dennis, but he's just so like,
he was kind of the pioneers too of starting that shit. Like, oh, like I'm a celebrity, let me box everybody, you know.
Well, he's only boxed once, but so he didn't really start that.
But I mean, not start, but like, I guess stepping outside the mats, you know.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. Like, he's definitely more famous than, like, Gordon Ryan.
He had a bigger impact, like, you could say.
Yeah. Because that's what people say, right?
Because he did start a lot of beef before, even though he didn't even step into a boxing ring before his actual boxing match.
Yeah, I know.
He would say a lot, like, call out a lot of people.
He would, and then he would do the ridiculous shit, like, I would submit John Jones in 30 seconds. Like, you wouldn't. Like, John Jones would. I hate John Jones. He'd beat the fuck out of you. And he should. He's a fucking light heavyweight. You're a welterweight. And you, like, don't even like have abs or nothing. You know?
Fought in 1-2 fights and what?
Yeah, like you would not. And then he'll say dumb shit like, "Oh, I would beat Francis Ngannou in a boxing fight." Like, you wouldn't. Like, it's fine. And that's the thing, right? Like, you eventually, if you talk a lot of shit, you have to win. Like, it only takes you so far. Where, like, okay, Ryan Garcia was so annoying in this last build-up of the fight, and he's still kind of annoying me, but at least he beat Devin Haney. Like, he did what he was supposed to do. Where, like, Dylan Dennis, like, all he does is talk. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't win. You don't even fight. Like, after a while, like, who the fuck cares? Like, why would I care? Like, I don't care about you anymore. Like, go away. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, so, because I was a Dylan fan way before he even beefed with any of the Pauls or any of that shit. Because I always thought he was dope. Like, I thought he looked cool. And I will say that he was, like, the first jiu-jitsu guy that would talk shit. Because in jiu-jitsu, there's a lot of fake respect, you know? Like, a lot of, like, oh, we bow and we shake hands. And, like, and he was being, like, kind of like a Diaz brother of jiu-jitsu. And, like, I thought that was pretty cool. But then he's, like, stopped doing stuff. Like, all he does is just talk shit. And after a while, it's, like, gets annoying as fuck, you know? Yeah. Like, it's just weird. When people just start doing new things. You know who's making me cringe a little lately? Vitaly. I mean, with the finding pedophiles thing. Like, how about this? I feel like this is going to sound fucking crazy.
What's up?
I feel like being obsessed with finding pedophiles is weird as fuck also. Like, if you're...
It makes you question or wonder, like, I mean, what else are you doing, you know? But I mean, but Vitaly, I do give him that he has gotten some success in that for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah,
he's even had like celebrities like come and join him and shit.
Yeah. Like he had like Ryan Garcia's gonna do one, and then like Lil Pump did one. And then he even
had, you know who he had? Did I tell you? He had on JD from Everything the Patrones.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, good for him, you know.
And how real is that? Because this is my question. If you're JD's manager. And your client, JD, is worth millions and millions of dollars. It makes you millions of dollars. Yeah, but they're big, bro. Like, they're big.
Going down.
Huh?
Going down.
Yeah, but they're big, though. Like, they have value, is what I'm saying. Like, if you're a talent, why the fuck would your managers, your people, let you do something dangerous like that? I feel like a lot of the celebrity ones are staged. Because, like, you don't know if that motherfucker that's a pedophile has a gun, if he already has... charges on him.
But they also bring on tons of people, so it's like...
Yeah, but still, like, you never know.
No danger, you know?
But you're always in danger, though, in life. Like, my point is, like, you don't know if this motherfucker doesn't want to go back to jail, and he pops off on some shit, or he does some shit, and he fucks you up, and now your fucking client is fucked up because he did some stupid shit. That's why I think, like, a lot of those, like, shit are, like, staged.
I mean, Vitaly is on first stage.
Yeah, he is. And, like, I don't know. Like, it's just very weird. Like, to me, like, if you're actively... going online and pretending you're a 12-year-old girl to catch people who deserve to be caught, and they, in my opinion, they should get the death penalty, all pedophiles and shit. So obviously we all think that. But if you're pretending actively that you're a 12-year-old girl and sending pictures of yourself as a fake 12-year-old girl, like trying to get men to like get the bait, like you're also a fucking weirdo. In my opinion, I don't know why me da como algo like.
I mean, I don't know how they get them. I'm pretty sure they use like Vitaly or somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, or somebody. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but to me, that's just like when I see that shit, like, oh, he, like, oh, Lil Pump and him caught a pedophile. Like, you don't think grimy ass Lil Pump has banged a 16-year-old before? Like, you're crazy if you think a piece of shit like Lil Pump was like IDing girls when he would like fuck them. Like, you're crazy. Like it's like insane. Like, to me, like, you're weird. Like, I also find it weird when older people hang out with younger people like that. Like, I think it's so weird when like
it's a little dumb almost.
When for example, when like Dana White hangs out with like the Nelk boys, like to me that's like weird.
Like, I don't like it.
Like, I don't know, like.
Well, what is Dana White winning from them? You know, it's more like
no. Well, they're friends, you know, and like that's cool, but like, that cosa, like, okay, like when Adam 22 would go on tour with Lil Pump, like that's weird. Like, what are you doing with those young kids, like, and then there's like rumors that he was like banging like underage girls and stuff. Like, that Adam guy's weird anyway. But like, my point is like, tú qué estás haciendo con alguien that's like
friends?
Yeah, like I feel like it's like fake and like it's just weird to me.
Like, do you really think Adam 22 has a homie to hang out with? No, I think so. Not.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
A piece of shit.
Yeah, he definitely is like a weirdo. I feel like one day, like in like 20 years, they'll have
like a weird ass swinger.
Yeah, well, now he is.
Wait, it's so fucking weird.
It is weird, yeah. I don't know. All that shit I don't fuck with. Like in 10 years, God willing, when Off Topic is big and like there's like a fucking podcast out there that's like 18, 19, like yeah, it might be cool then, but like I ain't going to the club with no fucking 18, 19-year-olds.
What do you mean go to the club now?
Yeah, like what am I doing with you? Like what am I gonna talk to you about? Like that's like weird to me.
It's just so much. I mean, you can only have a conversation about like business stuff or the same industry you're in, but like
yeah. And I know it sounds like kind of close-minded. We're like, oh, I'm not saying you can't be young with someone young. You can't be friends with someone younger than you or someone older than you, but like that's
but it's also like when you're 50 and then you're with 18-year-olds or 20.
But like the Nelk boys, yeah, like I don't know.
Like what connection do you guys have?
Yeah, besides the fact that you're both famous and agree on the same things, like I don't get it. Like, yeah. Did you see?
That'll really lead you to conversation.
Did you see Dana White putting crema on how Power Slap is bigger than soccer and everything?
I think you showed me some clips.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's just bullshit.
Oh, you don't think you know it's bullshit? Like, and we all know it's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. Like. That's why he invites all the influencers to Power Slap, because no one famous actually goes and pays their own money to go to Power Slap. Like, you're getting invited. Like, no one wants to see that shit, bro. Like, to me, like, if I was TKO, Endeavor, whoever owns them, I'd be like, cool, UFC, awesome. Get that shit out of here. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit on my TV. I would do that. Stay with the UFC. Maybe Dana White's Contender Series. I don't want to see that Power Slap shit. Like, to me, it's embarrassing that that's like there. Like, you know, Triple H laughs at that shit. He's like, this fucking guy with this fucking Power Slap bullshit. You know they laugh about that. Like, they're over here doing WrestleMania, SummerSlam, all this shit. The Saudi shows, which I hate. But like, they're bringing fucking millions and millions of dollars in this food with this little, like, like cool, like sick, like oh. The Nelk boy says it's really fun to go there. Like, cool. Like, you invite that journalist, Nina, the Marie, that she's like your stooge. Like, I don't get it. Like, oh, porn stars that live in Vegas go to fucking Power Slap. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about it. So, yeah, he was saying that if you put all the numbers counting together, that Power Slap beats all of them. It beats all of them. It beats all of them. That's when you know Dana's lying, where he does it like, Connor's going to jail. He's going to jail. That's when you know Dana White's lying. It beats all of them. It beats all of them. That's when you know Dana's lying, when he talks like that. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I was like, oh, all right, Dana. Like, I love you. You're one of my heroes, honestly. But, like, it ain't bigger than soccer, bro. Boxing's not bigger than soccer. Basketball's not bigger than soccer. Baseball's not bigger. Nothing's bigger than soccer. It's fine. You could think it's fucking boring, cool, but it's not bigger. And it's okay that it's not bigger. Like, my thing is, like, you're wasting resources promoting that instead of the UFC.
We're having another type of Contender Series, even though they're not as good, you know? But, like, that's something people would want to watch. Because how many people have you met that watch the Slap League, you know?
I've never met anyone that
yeah, it's weird.
That not on TikTok, not on highlights on their Instagram.
Like an actual TV, you know? Nobody.
I've never met anyone that watches Power Slap that goes to their room, turns on TBS, and watches Power. I can't tell you what night it's on. Like, so I don't believe that. Like, if you put the numbers together, like, numbers for what? Like, views? Okay, TikTok views. I'm pretty sure Messi or Ronaldo highlight reel gets more fucking views than the fucking Power Slap highlights.
Probably, yeah.
Like, it's insane. Like, so I don't know. I think he's full of shit, dude. But I got a couple of fan questions today, sir.
Sick.
For a segment we like to call Fan Questions, Fan Questions. This is an interesting one. It's more like a scenario one. So, basically, I'll just read the scenario. So, I invited my friend to go out with me to this concert, and I bought the tickets. My friend flaked, and I charged her the price of that ticket because she ended up not going. Am I wrong for that, yes or no?
No, and then not a yes, but you could have like go another route instead of just like charging her for the tickets. You could have probably invited somebody else, like another friend or something, or sell them.
Yeah.
But then also she's not wrong for charging her. Like, what if it was like a commitment the other person had made? Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna be there like that day. You know, like there's no way I'm missing it, and you miss. You know.
Yeah.
So like, I do feel the anger, you know, and then charging it like. You can't blame her, but
yeah, your friend is shitty for flaking.
What kind of friend is that, though?
But it's also weird I don't think I would do that. I think I would bring someone else.
Yeah,
and just keep the yeah.
You were gonna bring somebody else anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't. I get it though. Like if you spend fucking I don't know $150 to go see.
Let's say maybe this one was like 1,000. You know, like you would be mad. You know.
Yeah, you would be mad and like you'd be like, fuck.
Like say it was an EDC ticket. You know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But I don't think anyone is both wrong in that situation because I kind of get it because
there's options. You can say in that situation.
Yeah, for sure. The best option is get someone else. I'm sure you can find someone not doing anything that day and that are down to go somewhere for free. You know, like yeah, I'll go. Like I don't have shit to do. We all have unemployed friends. You know.
Yeah.
Well, not me, but yeah. So that was actually like a funny little scenario, dude. That kind of made me laugh a little bit. But yeah, dude. A lot of new stuff, dude. I've been asked another question from our friend, and it's more to you. So, like, how are you doing in your new adventure, your new life, your new job?
I mean, nothing hasn't changed, you know.
Hell yeah, nothing changed.
I mean, I'm a normal human being with a regular schedule now.
Hell yeah. How does it feel? How does it feel not getting off at 3 a.m?
Great.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what I like. I mean, I don't like worrying about other people's feelings or anything, people getting butthurt, you know?
I like politics.
Yeah, as long as I'm okay and the off-topic podcast is okay.
And I'll fucking say it because I don't give a fuck. How insane is it that in a business, like let's say a business most people can relate to, like retail, because most people work a retail job, that there's like so much politics and so much grown-ass fucking men with hair on their balls, with gray hair that like fucking beef with like a 20-year-old or a 19-year-old, that it's like politics. Like that's fucking insane to me.
To me, it's funny. I don't really even see it as like blowing my mind away. It's just more like it's funny, you know.
Like I have heard shit in retail. Like he's either with me or against me, bro. Like, hey,
it's not a civil war.
You downstock ortho boxes. Like it's not fucking.
Somebody
serious.
else could save in another industry that we're losers, you know?
Yeah,
well, what is it? And I would agree, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll say, of course, we're all fucking losers. My store manager's a fucking loser. My supervisor's a loser. My assistant manager's a loser. We all are, you know?
Yeah.
We sell fucking little drill bits, you know?
Yeah. Hey, worry about the citronella candles.
You know what? What I've learned is that as long as you're okay, then everything would be fine. But like, try not to worry about everyone else, you know?
Yeah, and thank you for asking me, because we do care about Henry and we do care how he's doing. So that's actually a very thoughtful question to ask.
Thank you to that person.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, because I remember like just like the shit out here, I'd be like, dude, like your place fucking sucks, bro. Like that's fucking insane. Like,
and trust me, I was never into any.
No, you weren't.
Drama or anything.
No one could ever put your name on nothing.
Yeah, like I was never out. I was good. You know?
Yeah, no, you were good. Yeah,
this is more like eventually. For me, it felt like a rotation.
Yeah,
like repetitive all the time. You know, every year, like the same shit.
Yeah,
people coming. You know, inventory coming.
Yeah, hey, this guy from South Carolina's coming, and now your job's on the line because he might not like you.
It probably won't be. You know, like fuck him. You know, like we'll give him a little show, but
yeah, I hate that too. Where I was in a situation kind of where, like in my job, like things weren't the best, and someone asked me one time, like, oh, like, are you worried like you can get fired? And I'd be like, well, what? Like, there's no 50 other retail places to work at. Like,
not only that, what I've learned is like, I think what the talent you carry or I carry will be good anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, today my current job could fire me today and I'll be good. You know.
Yeah.
I think I made it to that level where I won't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, dude.
So, I mean, anybody can fuck off.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel too. Where like, oh, what if so and so's mad at you because you're gonna leave? Like, fuck, do I care? Like, what? They're gonna be mad anyway. You know what I'm saying?
You paid the price before already, so
yeah. Like, who the fuck cares? Like I don't give a fuck. Like, also like this false sense of loyalty in like businesses where it's not ran on loyalty. Like, I'm loyal to you, but you're not loyal to me.
All you gotta do is like, as long as you were always like firm and like respectful, I guess, or honest. I mean, that's all that matters, you know? Like, you know, you did your shit, like, boom. Like,
yeah,
that was my shit. I had my word. Like,
Yeah.
You shouldn't worry about anybody else, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But I was never part of any other shit dramas.
No, I know you weren't, but yeah, it is still weird, like seeing you like today off on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like weird to me. Yeah. Like you would be, like we actually go out at like normal times now. You know, we're not driving all far to make it before they do last call. You know, like that's fucking insane. Last call. Like to me, that's like crazy that you did that for so long, and then like I don't know, like I just thought it was insane. I'm like fuck, like that's crazy to me. Like, but yeah, dude, like if for those people that work retail, you know what I mean? Where like there's so much like shit where it shouldn't even matter, and like it matters to people, like it's like their life, and like I'm not saying you shouldn't take your job seriously because at the end of the day you do have to pay bills, you do have to feed your family, and you do got to put up with bullshit like any other job, but like there's so much fucking drama and like politics, like it's insane. That is when I kind of realized that like being an adult was like kind of crazy, where like for me, like I would find myself beefing with a 50-year-old because he didn't like me. Like, why?
He was 49.
Like, why? Like, why are you mad? Because I'm the younger, charismatic version of you? Like, why are you mad? Because people like me? Like, why are you mad at me? Like, are you okay? Like, I always thought that shit was crazy. Like, oh, you didn't say hi to this guy correctly, so now he hates you. Like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, this so and so's in their mood again. You know how he or she is when they're in a bad mood. Like, what the fuck moods? Like, what's a mood?
It's funny because nowadays I don't even care about that shit.
I know you don't, because before, this is when I knew you were kind of like you said, rotation, where like you didn't hate it, but like I knew you were on rotation when when they're like, oh, Jonathan Daniels from South Carolina is gonna come and inspect a store. And like back then, you would be like, oh fuck, like I gotta be al tiro, like man, like what am I gonna wear, like blah blah blah. You would care, right?
Yeah.
And after that, you'd be like, I don't go. Like I remember one time we were like, oh, I think we were smoking a cigarette. Like, yeah, I think this was coming again. He's like, I don't. And he's all smoking. He's like, I don't go fuck.
Didn't we go to a bar like that?
Yeah, we went to the bar that day before we got fucked up, and we didn't.
And I went to the walk off fucking like drunk half shit.
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't even feel my fucking leg. I think the CEO had gone there that day.
Yeah.
And I was like fucking pounding.
Because the CEO,
and Joe McFarland. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you say it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck either. Fire me, you know? I don't give a fuck. Freedom of speech, homie. But yeah, I remember like that's
they're just so repetitive, like the same shit every year, same shit. Like, what the fuck am I gonna win here?
Yeah. And it's like you don't have a badass schedule. You don't have like you getting paid well for sure.
Oh,
you know?
definitely.
And that's why you were there.
I appreciate it, you know.
Yeah. But also like how much is money worth when like we're trying to book a fucking guest or an episode and spin the fucking wheel if Henry's gonna get called into work or not. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shit fucking sucks. And no other place is like that because your store was very different than mine. And that was like the thing where I was just like, fuck, like I can't book a guest. I can't plan a date. I can't ask for a vacation. Like that day we did Vive con Huevos. Shout out to Vive con Huevos. Like that shit fucking sucked because we're over here. And I'm gonna tell the story. I don't go fuck. We're over here.
So the day before we were pounding.
Yeah, tell the story.
The day before we were on vacation and shit, and then
the first vacation you've taken in how long?
I think at that time 4 years. So we were pounding the day before. We got like what, Bud Light, Coors Light, whatever the fuck.
Went to the vault.
Pounded like an 18 pack or 24, and then the lights had gone out at Claudia's house, and it wasn't. No pago la renta. Nah, it was because Edison was fucking with the light. That's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, well, fix it quicker, you know.
Yeah, it's like you got our professionals.
Plug it, unplug it, plug it back in.
So there was no light, so we're like, it was like 12, and like, let's hit the ball, you know. And then boom, we hit the ball. Fucking, I don't know, pound 4 more pitchers.
Yeah.
Fuck, we got home like what at 1? No,
we got home like at 3.
2:30.
Yeah. 2:30.
And then I woke up like at 3:30 because the drive from there to the other destination was like an hour. So I got there like at 4:30, maybe 5 on the dot. And I was like, fuck, my legs are shaking. Literally, I probably only slept like 30 minutes.
Tell them how you were actually on vacation and they still asked you to come in.
Yeah, I was on vacation and they told me like, oh, like you're never making a big deal. Like, oh, these fools are gonna come in. Like, all right. Yeah, I'll go in like fuck it, whatever.
But you had told them that I'm going in for the CEO, and as soon as he's gone, I'm leaving.
Boom.
And then you said you got nuclear heat when you started leaving, huh?
Yeah, no. What happened is that these guys made it long. Whoever the fuck was there, like a 6 hour. He left like after 6 hours. Cause I thought it would be like a quick walk.
Usually walks are nice to meet you. Let's take a look at this.
Well, like an hour or two, at max you would think. Yeah. This one was like 6 hours. Like fuck. Yeah. And everybody like and then all the other supervisors were all mad and shit.
Yeah, you got heat, huh?
When he left, and then like they were like telling us to like fix everything. The supervisors were all like, "Oh, like see Henry, how come you did this or whatever?" I forgot already. But they were all like mad and like, and then I just saw like, "Oh, I'm leaving already." It was 12:30 because I still had to go back to your place. And then we had to, and remember?
Because we had to leave together.
Yeah, so I went back over there to Orange County. And then from there, we went to Red Robin.
Yeah, because we were fucking hungry.
Yeah, and then from there, it was already like 2:30. And then I had to drive to San Diego, like 3 hours, 3.5. So we did that, and then we got to Villa Con Huevos, recorded.
Shout out to them, badass. So that's how much we love you guys.
That was the coolest part.
Yeah, that was the coolest part is that we got that that was, and that's why like all jokes aside about the boxing thing and the calling out, like that was really cool that they had us on and stuff. So that's how committed we were to not missing it. Now you know the story of how much shit we had to do to put up with that.
And so I only got like 1 hour of sleep or 30 minutes of sleep. And the whole fucking since day before, Yeah, I don't know. It was crazy.
Yeah, like you were closing your eyes, and we pulled over because it was
on the drive we were driving back,
and I was like kind of pissed and I felt bad too because Mario was like, "Oh, like let's record and then go out and kick it, and we'll show you San Diego." And I'm like, sick, like I was pumped, and he was like, "Oh, you guys could crash here, like blah blah blah." It was like super cool, and then now I'm like kind of pissed at you where I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker, like he had to go to work, he couldn't say no." And then I was also mad at like your coworkers or whoever the fuck runs whatever there. I was like, man, these pussies really can't handle without fucking one guy. Like, I don't give a fuck. And then I was just like, fuck. So we didn't really get to kick it. We recorded and we dipped, which sucked. But we got it done. But that's definitely the moment I noticed where I was like, okay, like this was gotta figure something out because it's not working. I was like, this is not fun. Like, every time we make plans, it's stressful. Like, I'm stressed. Like, I'm not confident that shit's going to happen. And then, like, the thing I didn't want was I don't want to start fucking resenting you because then if I'm mad at you or we're mad at each other, like, it's not going to work.
It won't be good chemistry in the team,
Yeah. And then...
Off topic, we'll have to close the doors like a recession.
Yeah, dude. And then after a while, I was just like, damn, dude, like we got to do something. And then I remember you told me like I'm not passing June of this year, like I'm done. Like and I was
going on unemployment. That was my plan.
And then you were literally like, I don't give a fuck. Like even if I don't get a job, like I'm just gonna quit and then figure it out. And I was like sick, like because it wasn't working out.
My contract was expiring.
Yeah, your contract was expiring. You CM Punk'd it, Then
I got a call from my uncle who runs this fucking cool company. I'm not gonna go into details.
Yeah,
but he has a good company right now at the moment that's running really well, and everybody gets paid very good.
Yeah,
I mean he's hooked up a lot of my family members, so they had offered me before some positions, and I would deny them because I was good at Lowe's,
Yeah,
and after like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. Better schedule, everything. It'll be better for the podcast.
Yeah,
better for me. So
did you get since we're shooting right now? You don't have to say names, but did some people get mad? Be honest.
Maybe at the moment they did, or they're probably like, what the fuck, like we did all this for you. But I mean, at the end of the day, and everybody's gonna agree with me here, listening, regardless if you like it or not. But
that's just funny that you don't give a fuck.
You are gonna do what's best for you,
Yeah.
And if shit doesn't work for you, brother, then.
You Hulk Hogan, your boss, dude. You tell him it doesn't work for me, brother.
It doesn't work for me, brother. It
doesn't work. It doesn't work for you. 3 to midnight every day. No openings. No.
I mean, eventually,
you want a life.
I do want a life.
You want to make plans and try your podcast and have friends and hang out with your family.
Of course.
You're weird, bro. You're weird. This vest means everything.
It doesn't work for you, brother.
It doesn't work for you, brother. Yeah, because I remember you were like. Not fucking sad, but you were like a little disappointed where you felt like, damn, like okay, yeah, they did a lot for me, but I also did my part and I did a lot for them. And
I did, and that's why I leave satisfied.
Yeah.
I mean, or I left satisfied. Like, I did everything I could. I mean, I wasn't gonna change the whole shit. We all did our part there. So it's I leave satisfied. I mean, I leave with no grudge against somebody, or I left with nobody grudging.
And if anybody has a grudge with you,
I mean, fuck off.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. You could tell me. You could call me.
Yeah. And if it's not that personal, then who the fuck cares?
Yeah. I mean, to me, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Right now. Also hate. I'm sure you got this because I've had this before when I've quit a job. It's like, really think about it. Are you sure? You need to be sure because it's not like everywhere else. Like, yeah, that's why I'm leaving because it's not like here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when, do you ever get people that they act like you haven't thought about that decision? Like if you just woke up one day and wanted to quit?
I had it for like 6 months, 7 months, actually, to be honest.
No, I know, but I'm saying like when people talk to you, like your bosses, like, think about it.
I mean, I think they're just playing the part where corporately, or that's why I hate corporates.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing my part in making sure that I let you know, what choice are you gonna make?
Yeah.
Have
you thought about your growth in the company?
And that's why I talk to corporate people now, like a fucking street person. Like I don't give a fuck who you are. What's up, fool?
Yeah, I be saying vato and shit.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck. Like don't play that fake game on me. Like
that shit angers you.
What you gonna do? It does, because I'm a person. Even though I like nice things or like very fancy things, sometimes I'm also not a person who's gonna like fucking hide that shit and say, "Oh, may I order you a franchise?"
You just French or what?
But you get me, right?
I get what you mean.
Like, I'm not gonna be playing that little game like I'm a very old class money, Like, that, like fuck off.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Like, nice to meet you. This is
like you really gotta like Jose from El Monte, like only because he's a fucking whatever, I don't know, high corporate shit. Like now he's a fancy boy, like that's not how he talks.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll point it out in front of the middle of the walk or something.
Yeah, like that's not who you are. And I also hate that too. And that's what we were talking about. It kind of relates to the whole like when we were talking about LeBron trying to sound smart. Like, just be real. Just be real. And you can be real while being respectful. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, fool? Like, ¿cómo estás, fool? Like, serio, fool."
We also know the limits.
I ain't gonna be like, and I don't talk like that, by the way. But like, don't fucking give me this shit. Don't lie to me, because I'm not a fucking idiot, and I know this is not how you talk. And I know that when you go home and you go back to North Carolina, where the fuck you're from, I know you're talking shit about people. I know you're talking shit about the cities we work in. I know you're talking shit about the people that work there. I know you're talking shit about how they look, how they talk, how they smell. So shut the fuck up. Like, so don't fucking play me. Don't play me. I fucking hate that shit. I hate fake shit. Grown-ass men worried about what other grown men are going to think about where they work. Oh, I hope this guy likes me, because if he doesn't like me, it's going to ruin my career. Oh, make sure you sweep over there, because I heard he's very picky with sweeping. Oh, make sure. That's how retail works. And that's why 90% of the people that work in retail are fucking pussies. And I'll say that shit because I work there and I know I'm not a fucking pussy. And yeah, I might make some mistakes and I might have made some wrong friends and I might have made some wrong decisions, said the wrong things. But at the end of the day, I know who I fucking am and I know who you are, and that's bullshit. So don't fucking give me that bullshit. You're scared of them. I'm not scared of them. You're worried about having a job. I'm not. Get the fuck out of here. Sweep that shit yourself. Oh, I heard he checks the grills every time he comes in the morning. I saw him do the finger test, and he said, why do they have dust at that other store in San Diego? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Put that finger up my ass, and I'll come on your face. Like, get the fuck out of here, the finger test. You're a grown-ass man, bro. You have a son who looks up to you, a daughter that looks up to you, little brothers and sisters, and you're over here scared of some R.L. Stein-looking motherfucker that walks your store once every 3 years. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Thank God we've also met like great people. No, like,
but it was also cool.
But no, we made some good friends.
We did, dude. We still hang out with fucking people. Not everyone's like that. We're
not gonna mention names on this episode, but like,
we don't want to get
you guys know
who
you are.
We don't want to get you out, or we don't want to get you guys in trouble for the people that are still there.
But you guys know you guys are all cool.
Yeah. No, yeah, and that's why I said 90% of them are pussies.
10% that we've hung out with are fucking,
and that's how it should be in life. You should be selective on who you're cool with. Like,
definitely.
Like, I've made friends. Like, I'll fucking say their names. Like Craig, for example. Like, he's so fucking cool, and he's still my friend. And I met him. He used to be my supervisor. Like, and we're so tight. Like, that shit's cool. You know, like Brian was cool. Like, there's a lot of cool people, bro. Like Vols, you know, Vols. I met Vols in retail too, and yeah,
Vance
we make fun
too?
of. Oh,
he actually didn't meet him.
I didn't work with Vance, but Vance is fucking cool, and he's my friend now. I don't know if I consider him my friend, and I consider Vols a friend too, and yeah, like, so it's definitely not a I hate everybody thing, but I just hate fakeness and I hate panic. I hate all that shit. And that's what we don't do here in the Off Topic Podcast, available on all major platforms for all you beautiful dreamers and creamers out there. It's kind of a nice day. You know, it always feels weird when we record on Sundays because I feel like we haven't recorded in a long time, even though I know that's not true. But yeah, dude, on Tuesday, I had a pretty cool Tuesday. So I finally hung out with my buddy, Jose Leyva. We had made plans to hang out way right away after we had him on the show, which is one of our best episodes. I'll talk a podcast featuring Jose Leyva. For those of you who don't know, he's the greatest Tololoche player of all time. And he literally is. He's gone platinum with Ella Baila Sola. He's playing for Javi now. For those of you guys who know those type of corridos and corridos tumbados and all that shit, like, he's a fucking legend, and he will be known as literally one of the greats in music and modern music. And I'm not saying that because he's my friend. I'm saying that because there's stats to back that up. Literally, Ella Baila Sola is one of the biggest fucking songs ever made. And he was part of that. And he will always be part of that, and no one can take that away from him. So, yeah. So, we hung out with Jose. This is how it was. So he had... and I wasn't mad at him for it because I understand. But he had, like, rescheduled with me, like, a lot, dude. Like, 5 times we were supposed to hang out, and we didn't. And I was like, cool, bro. Like, it's all good. It's all good, you know? And then finally he was like, oh, Tuesday. And I'm like, all right, for sure. And on Tuesday morning he calls me, and he's like, fuck, Esteban. I'm sorry, bro. Like, something came up. I had to record, bro. Sounds like that. He does sound like that. Yeah, he does. He goes, sorry, bro. Fuck, man. But for sure, we got to hang out soon, bro. And I'm like, hey, it's all good, bro. Like, don't worry about it, right? So I go to the gym, and I chill, playing video games. And he texts me. He's like, hey, I'm done earlier than I thought. You're still down to kick it. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I'm down. Like, let's do it. And we used to play pool when we were kids because he had a pool table at his house. And so we were always like, oh, let's play pool again, or billiards, whatever you want to call it.
That's how you know you were a step ahead. You had a pool table at home.
I know. So he cheated because he's been practicing since he was a kid. So anyway, we'll talk about how we had a good match right now. And then we meet up. He's like, oh, let me find like a billiards hall. And he was like, oh, I found this one because it's by you. And it says for family and children and friends, right? Like, it was like a fun place, right? And I'm thinking like round 1 or something like that, right? Yeah. And I go, and it's like right across right here, and I didn't even know it existed. It's called Q Time. And then we go.
Can we go?
And then, huh?
Can we go after?
Yeah,
after the
podcast?
Sure.
It's cash only too. That's even more coming. Oh. And then, so we go, and then, dude, pure fucking veterano cholos and shit there. And I'm like, damn,
why are you making fun, fool?
Like, I'm like, damn, and then Jose and I were like, damn, what the fuck, family friendly, you know, what the fuck? And then it was funny because you know how most places have the touch tunes things where they play music? Mm-hmm. Like Republic, right? And then if no one's playing, no one's paying, but it just plays random music, right? They still have music going. Over there, if no one bought a song, there was no music.
Oh.
And like all these cholos, like, they ain't fucking buying shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, once in a while you would hear them play something, Bouncing My Ounce, whatever.
So Dre.
Yeah, something like that. And then after a while it would get quiet again. And then Jose and I, we were talking about some dumb shit, I'm not gonna say. And we were talking about some dumb shit, and then we catch ourselves being loud. And then Jose goes, hey bro, can you play some music? Cause I just realized we're talking fucking loud. And I was like, I know, for real, huh? And then we just play music, and we're fucking drinking. And then after that, we went to Republic. So we took him to Republic. So that was fucking sick. Oh, yeah. Seeing him there. It was still weird. You could see it on our Instagram. Well, not anymore, but yeah. And then, yeah, man, it was cool catching up with him. He definitely will be on again. Obviously, it's up to him whenever he has time. So I'm not going to like set a date on him like that.
Or we'll go where he's at, closer around here.
Yeah. Hints. But yeah, definitely. So that was cool. Did you have fun hanging out again?
I mean, he's one of the people that, I don't want to sound like very exclusive, but he's one of those people like that really understands us, like how the availability works and how how important every single second is nowadays for us, especially since he's in an industry where it's very like not quick, but very like very changing. You know, like shit could change in one day. You know.
Yeah.
And that's with us too. Like, I know we haven't had enough guests here, but even with us scheduling ourselves like to getting in here,
yeah,
we have to like really like maybe like adjust some things or like cancel stuff elsewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously the podcast is a priority for us as for Jose.
Just like recording for him
is friend is like that's his priority, and like we wouldn't blame him if he told me tomorrow like we're hanging out at 10 a.m. like for breakfast, and
I would do it.
And also if he tells me, oh, I had to cancel because some shit came up, then I wouldn't be mad, you know?
Yeah, because he's real busy. Not
and
like
I truly
bullshit.
understand that, you know? Obviously, like, I'm not gonna get mad for it.
Yeah.
Like, I think you and me are the only ones, like, real friends he could say, like, understand, you know?
Yeah, like, he was getting, like, a lot of messages when we were hanging out. And people that are just, like, they just want, and I'm not gonna, like, say shit he told me, obviously, but, like, I just think it's so dirty when people just want shit from you. Like, I hate that. Like, I don't like that shit.
Dirty and sad in their part.
Yeah.
Like, how human being are you to, like, only, like, just want it for an advantage, you know? Like, I don't know. To me, it's like, it takes too much, you know?
And I have questions for him when that obviously will be better answered by him. But, like, just shit like that where, like, hey, can you give me so-and-so's phone number? I want to send him a video of me playing guitar. Like, what? Like, why? Why would you ask that? That's, like, so awkward. And he had, like, thousands of messages of that shit. And I'm like, dude, that's so, like... And he's, like, the nicest guy, you know? So it's, like... That's weird. Like, that's, like, weird to me, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be, like... Hey, like, can I meet fucking Peso Pluma? Like, what? Like, that's weird. And I've known him since I was in kindergarten. And I don't even ask that shit. So yeah, definitely, it was definitely like I feel like it was fun because it was like real homie shit, and it was like
it was a good time.
It was a good time, and it was real homie shit, and it was like, it wasn't like, oh, no one was taking advantage of no one. Like, it was sick, you know, like, and it was fun, and I think he needed that because
you're playing
foosball, you fucking injured yourself playing foosball.
I did.
You're a great athlete.
I told you, like, I'm gonna be out for.
Did you win?
I beat him 2 times.
Oh, you beat him 2 times?
Yeah.
How many times did he beat you?
Once.
2-1. We're 1-2 in pool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he beat me twice. I beat him once.
Yeah, but he has a big advantage of playing.
Yeah, I know. He cheated. You're a fucking cheater, bro. I'll never want to play with you again.
I know he's going to be listening to this like in Detroit, Michigan.
Bro, I know. Some random place will be like,
Oklahoma.
Hey, what's up, Esteban? I'm in Arkansas right now.
Arkansas.
Why does he sound like Nia a little bit? But yeah, yeah, he's always like, every time we like text, like, he'll just be like, oh, yeah, I'm in Detroit right now. I'm like, fuck. Like, that's crazy,
not only that, but like, he honestly, like, he was the inspiration of me, like, starting to play the Tololoche. Like, I was that a passion. I don't know why Koba laughed.
Oh, yeah, you're really good at it. Yeah. There's video of you playing Tololoche, and we'll put it on the Off Topic podcast.
I mean, I've always been, like, a musician since I was, like, 4.
Dude, how about how right now when you're saying that he inspired you to play the Tololoche, I legit thought, like, you started playing the Tololoche. I swear to... I'm not even trying to be funny. I was like, so sad, you know? Like, 'cause you're not good, you know? Like,
I was a little good.
Yeah, dude.
I just didn't want to rip his strings.
Get it, Henry.
And with the cigarette.
I like how he just took it from you at the end. He did. He just grabbed it.
Like, don't
I feel like
break
he thought
it.
you were gonna tear a string because you were gonna.
I was trying to like do a cool ass no.
Oh yeah, you were smoking a cigarette while you did it, which is even more fucking disrespectful, dude. And obviously, like, dude.
So that was me in the second round.
That's you after your first lesson. You got better, bro, in like 5 minutes. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the commitment, bro.
Oh yeah, tell me like where.
Call him out. Call him out. Tell him you're coming for his job.
Jose Leiva, I've been in the back. In the last line of Staples Center. Bullshit's still same shit. But I've been I've been actually looking at your hands and moving those strings, and boy, that seems too easy to me. I could play a triangle tomorrow and go in front of the stage in Chicago and play the Toloshi.
Oh, yeah. That's right,
What the fuck was that, bro?
You're coming for his job.
¿Qué dijo el ca?
He speaks English.
No, the other guy.
Yeah, the other guys. Yeah, dude. But yeah, it was funny, man.
Who is he, bro?
It was fun hanging out. Who is he, bro? Yeah, it was fun hanging out with him. So shout out to him, dude. We're gonna for sure run a new episode because he's gonna be on for sure
fuck
again.
Yeah.
So anyway, man,
I want to go to Vegas.
I want to go to Vegas too. I miss Vance already.
That Vance is fucking sick.
Vance was
We
sick.
love you, Vance.
I know. I love him too.
Nah, but yeah, that was fucking badass. Like, I really want to go to Vegas and just hang out, you know, like,
Yeah.
click more, you know?
Nah, for sure, man. Well, it's always there, so
It's always there, yeah, but
it's always there.
Vegas-
We just need a weekend, you know.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
3-day weekend.
3-day weekend, yeah,
To
for
recover.
sure. To recover. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, recover, dude. Oh man, so I was gonna stop the episode, but I gotta tell you this story. So I got invited to a party by Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
And for those of you who don't know, Mr. Lee is a good friend of mine. And he's Korean, right? And he goes, "Hey man, you want to come to my party?" And I was like,
What do you sound like it?
because I sound exactly like him. And dude, I did that impersonation for everyone at the party, dude. It was so funny. I got good pops. Anyway, so so it's like his friend's birthday, right? And I'm like, cool, man. Like, and I met his friend like in passing, like he shops sometimes. It's like quick meet, you know. Anyway, so I went. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, dude, I was the only Mexican guy, dude. Literally, bro. I was the only non-Korean, bro. It was insane. Like, bro, it was insane. I felt like, wow, like I it's insane. Like I felt like I was in Korea, you know? Like it was crazy. like and then but everyone was super nice. There's relevancy to this story. So he was introducing me to everyone. I felt like such a piece of shit. He was introducing me to everyone, and he was like, "Hey, this is my friend Dan." And I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you, Dan." Right? And then later on, like we go inside, we're getting some food, some beers, and I go up to this guy I haven't met before, and I go, "Hey, nice to meet you, man. I'm Esteban. I'm Eric's friend." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm Dan. We just met outside like 5 minutes ago." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude!" I was like, Eric was like, "Man, you're racist, man. You think they all look the same?" Dude, I felt like such a piece of shit, dude. I was like, man, but he was a good sport about it. But it's okay. I'm sure if they went to one of the Mexican places, we probably look the same too. But still,
Nah,
but yeah,
there's more.
yeah, but all right, well, don't get all Mexican right now. But yeah, dude, it was just just an example. But yeah, but I felt bad, bro. I was like, fuck. But yeah, dude, it was just so funny. Like, but everyone was really nice. I just felt like such a piece of shit, dude. That was like the most racist thing I've ever done. I was like, damn, I really thought I met him. I hadn't met him yet.
You didn't have an intention to do it.
No, I didn't have an intent. And everyone thought it was funny, you know? Like, no one was like hurt or nothing. Imagine he was all crying about it later.
They're just little swords at you.
but yeah, dude. Yeah, that shit was sick, dude. Also, I couldn't find a spoon. This is a true story. I couldn't find a spoon. And then Eric was like, man, let me find you a spoon, man, or a fork. And then I was like, cool, man. And we're looking for, dude, I swear, bro, a drawer full of chopsticks, bro. I was like, fuck, I guess I'll eat with chopsticks because I know how to eat with chopsticks. I'm not a fucking idiot. So I was like, oh, man. I was like, fuck.
Nah, you're not an idiot for not knowing how to use chopsticks, though.
Well, you know why you're not? Because you don't eat those foods.
That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're not an idiot. Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, no. Go on.
No, yeah, that was it. They fucking found chopsticks.
Wait, but did you guys find spoons at the end?
Yeah, we found spoons at the end. They were right under the chopsticks. And they were like badass chopsticks that like you rewash. Like they weren't like disposables, which made me laugh even more. Like I didn't even know they made those, you know? That's fucking sick.
Oh, wait, I'm going to watch America game and Cruz Azul. Guys, we are live right now with the Cruz Azul and America game. Luis Malagón just with he blocked the penalty.
You hear the applause right here of the crowd right here. Yeah. So we are there. What stadium are we in?
We are en el Estadio de Santa Úrsula, en la Ciudad de México, aquí donde jugó Esteban, jugó en 1998, a la edad de un mes.
That's funny, dude. All right, man. Tell these beautiful people where they can find us, brother.
You can find us at Off Topic Podcast 34 on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter at Off Topic 34, and you can find us on every single major platform because we are a real podcast that really cares about the audience, and we're not the other podcasts that only have you guys make you sign up to Spotify or only subscribe on YouTube like all those shitty podcasts.
I always do tell people listen to us for free.
It's because it's free.
For free. For free, dude.
Who was that, Mr. Edwards?
Yeah, he was our shop class, right?
Yeah, auto shop.
Dude, it was so funny because we would take auto shop class in North Park Continuation High School, best school in the world. And
fuck yeah.
And we had a shop class, and I always that's my biggest regret is never paying attention in shop class because I feel like
but he would also just like fucking show us Pimp My Ride.
No, he would show whoever didn't want to learn Pimp My Ride, and then they would go in the actual shop. I remember.
Oh,
he would. Yeah, dude. Oh. We watched Pimp My Ride.
So we're the dumbasses.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. So that was the class, guys. It was like half like people who don't give a fuck and just want.
Fuck around more.
Remember when your brother ditched the class and he got caught, dude?
Sorry.
Dude, he goes. So we had a weightlifting room and
for Cholos.
Yeah.
Train us how to be in prison.
Burpee fucking section, dude. Why do Cholos like burpees for real?
I don't know.
But yeah, dude. And then so your brother, he hated auto shop class. And he hated auto shop class, so he like sneaks out of auto shop class and he comes to the weightlifting room with us. And then Mr. Edwards knocks and he walks in. Your brother's on the Peloton bike, and he looks at him and he goes, "Oh," and then he goes, "Dude, what are you doing, Ricky?" And he goes,
like a perro.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. And then he goes, "What are you doing, Ricky? Fuck." And he goes, "It's boring there." "Then tell your counselor to switch classes." "I will." And he left all sad to the fucking auto shop. Like, there like a pedal with his head down. Like, he almost slapped him in the back of his head.
Did he say bother you?
Huh?
Didn't he say like bother you?
Yeah, like, bye, Koa, bye, Henry. I was like, fuck, man. But he's like, I almost imagine like he slapped him in the back of the head as he walked out of the door. Like some bitch shit, you know? Like, damn, dude, you got caught, bro. Auto shop class was, but yeah, so like the people that didn't give a fuck would watch Pimp My Ride and take notes, and then which also it's not educational.
We just write exhibit lyrics.
Yeah, dude. Like, how the fuck? What kind of teacher? What kind of college teaches a teacher to be?
That's how cool high school was for us.
Yeah, bro. Well, senior and sophomore year,
junior year, junior year and senior.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, that should make me laugh because we didn't give a fuck about shop class.
Well, now we're fucked.
Now we're fucked. So I should have. Sorry, Mr. Edwards. So
fuck you, dude. For free.
Yeah.
All right, should we end this?
All right, bro. Find us at Off Topic Podcast 34 on Instagram, all major platforms. I'm Koba the Gorilla.
In a major.
And we are out.